And I'm going to try and show you how I figured out to wallpaper my closet or anything on a wallpaper with book pages. You'll need a book. I'm using a Harry Potter book. This one's Chamber of Secrets. Please don't freak out. It was in an abandoned building and it had water damage, so I figured this is an awesome way to save it because I really won't want a kid or anybody getting their hands on this book. So what you're gonna have to do is rip the pages out. What I did was pull the entire spine out first with all the pages glued together, and then I pulled the glue off the binding off of all the pages. And this book was a little tricky, had all little notches, I suppose for the glue to adhere better and the pages not to fall out as easy, to keep it in its binding. So what I had to do afterwards, because the pages were all ratty, a picture somewhere, is I had to cut hundreds and hundreds of pages so they weren't ratty on the edge. So this may affect the way you want to lay the pages out, because now you can see that there's less space between the beginning of the words, the beginning of the sentences, and the end of the page, and then there's more over here on the right hand side. This would have been in the book like this, like so. Okay, so you're gonna need some wallpaper paste. I just bought a new bucket. This bucket did almost 2 closets, one huge one small one. I just ran out and bought a new bucket. They might be discontinued at Lowe's because it was only about 6 something for that jar, and I thought it was 10 bucks when I bought it the first time. This is the smallest one you can get it in, 32 ounces. You can get it in, I believe a gallon or a quart, I'm not sure. I'm sucky on measurements. Get yourself some chip brushes. These are the ratty cheapest. They come in, I guess, either 12 or 24 in a little brown box with little plastic wrappers on them. Do not get yourself a nice brush, because chances are you're going to want to throw this brush out when you're done. You use a dollar store brush, what have you. You can wash the glue out. I do wash these out when I'm done with them, but when I'm done this project, I'll just throw these out and I won't use them for anything else. You will definitely need razor blades or scissors or a cutting board or a paper cutter, whatever you want to use to cut your pages, because you will eventually have to cut pages, partial pages. And you'll see here I have a partial page. This is about 3 1/4 inches. Because I couldn't stand trying to line the pages up exactly. These Harry Potter book pages were not the exact height either. So be careful, you OCD, people like me, OCD freaks. I couldn't stand the haphazard ones where the ladies just put the pages all over the place. So I came up with this, and instead of lining the pages, trying to be exact, lining the pages up like this, I came up with the staggered effect. And in the beginning I did try and measure exactly everything to make sure that they were perfect, but after a while you just kind of get good at eyeballing it. There I did have to cut the bottom of the pages because I started a full page there. Now I'm at the top of the closet, I'm starting full page there. But to go with the pattern of this first row, you'll see I'll put my first full page right at the middle of this. So basically what I do is when I'm getting the pages and I'm putting the glue on them, I will try and line up eyeballing the middle of this page with the seam for these 2 pages. Now if you want to mark them with a light pencil mark, you can, more power to you, but like I said, these pages are not exact in height and they're not exact in width, so it's going to depend on whether you put the page this way or if you don't put the page this way. Me personally, I didn't have the patience to do all that exact measuring constantly. As long as my pages were cut correct, I was happy with that. And then so, you just go around, you put them on, you glue them. Corners are a little rough, take your time, practice. Please do not use a page that you love first. For example, a beginning of a chapter page with a picture.